Hello, hello. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. I am back. I have two words to release from the Lord. I think I'm just going to do them both in the same video. So hopefully I'll try not to make it too long. The first one, I was taking a shower, and a lot of times God talks to me in the shower. Anyways, I was in the shower, and I was thinking about a dream that I had when I was a child. And when I was thinking about it, I didn't realize that the Lord had brought it to my mind. But now looking back on it, it was the Lord who brought it to my mind. It was a dream when I was a child. And basically, I'm not going to tell about the dream. Basically, it was Jesus defeating the devil. And it was definitely, back then, a dream from the Lord. I knew it, even at that age, that it was a dream from God. That was the first time I think I've ever had a dream from God that I remember. Anyways, while I was in the shower, I was thinking about that dream, and I was thinking about a similar dream that my daughter recently had. And it occurred to me that we are about, she's about the same age that I was when I had my dream, and the dreams were pretty similar. So I was kind of pondering it, like, wow, we were about the same age when it happened, and both dreams from God. And I heard the Lord say that, he said, yes, I am bringing dreams to children right now. He says that he is talking to children in their dreams. He is also imparting wisdom to them. He said he used the word invest. He's investing in the children right now. And he says this is significant because he wants us to be aware of what our children say, because he's imparting wisdom to the children. He says that don't automatically brush off what your child says, because it may be words of wisdom from him. Okay. So yeah, he is investing in the children. He is imparting wisdom to them. He's giving them dreams, and we need to foster it, and we need to be aware of, of the Lord possibly using the children to impart knowledge to us, to impart answers to questions that we have. He says that a lot of times a child is more wise than the adult, because the child is seeing things from pure eyes. Okay, the adult will see things from distorted eyes because of the stuff we've been through, and just how time and our experiences shape our point of view. A lot of times our view is distorted, but children have very pure eyes. They have pure hearts. They have, that's why the Lord says that be like a child, have faith like a child, because it's pure. And it's innocent, it's true, right? So he says that even, sometimes children are even wiser than the adults. So he wants us to pay attention to our children and, value their input, because it may be the Lord speaking through them. Okay. That was the first word of knowledge. Second one, I was praying to him, and I caught myself wording my prayer in a way that maybe would come across manipulative, okay? And I immediately caught myself like, maybe like trying to convince God, trying to convince him. And I caught myself and I told him, I said, look, you see my heart, you know where my heart is at. I'm not trying to be manipulative in what I'm saying to you. And how he responded blew me away. Okay. He could have said, yeah, you need to have more faith, which is true. He could have said, yeah, you need to watch your words, which is true, but he didn't. He didn't even address the issue of me. I'm trying to convince him. Okay. He didn't even address the issue. He went right to the root of it all. Okay. And he said, you can count on my goodness. You can count on my goodness. I was expecting him to correct me because I caught myself. I corrected myself. I was expecting him to correct me. He took it one step further and spoke to the root of the issue, the root of the prayer. Okay. He went beneath what the prayer was and spoke to the root of it. That in itself is goodness. That in itself is goodness. He says, you can count on my goodness. You can count on my goodness. And I was preparing this word and trying to think of, how I would word it and how I would bring it across to you guys. And the Lord, he says that someone needs to hear. As I was preparing, he told me someone needs to hear this. Stop trying to convince him of something that he has already told you is yours. He says he's already told you it's yours. You don't need to keep asking. You don't need to keep trying to convince him. He's already answered the question. Okay. It may not have come to pass yet, but he says there's no need to convince because it is already yours. It's already yours. I think that's it that I have. We can count on his goodness. We can count on his goodness. Even when we catch ourselves trying to manipulate the situation to bring it about to our favor, okay? He is all about our favor, right? He is all about what is right and what is good for us. He is all about what is best for us, right? So we're trying, when we try to, do things or say things in a way to try to bring about the end result that we want to happen. He wants us to know that he's already got our favor. It's already a priority to him. Okay. Working things out in our favor. Working things out in our favor. It's a priority to him. And he won't ever give us something that's not best for us, right? So we can count on his goodness. Okay, we can count on his goodness. It's like it didn't even faze him at all. We can count on his goodness. I think that is it. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.